now. Well, we are back. Gamer husband, newbie wife. This is Q, gamer tag Global Rican, and next to me is Cat. And today we are gonna switch it up a little bit. We did Halo for the first.
Well,
I think
we are back.
All right. Let me mute myself on my computer. The first 3 episodes we did Halo. And now we are going to do some Batman: The Telltale Series. So, Kat, first of all, you can go ahead and press A.
Okay.
This is a single player, unlike Halo, which was cooperative. So, basically, I'll be watching you play and see how you experience a Telltale game.
Okay.
I've
never played a Telltale game before.
No, and honestly, this is only my third one. I played the first Telltale game that I played was called the Tales from the Borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on another franchise called The Borderlands. Borderlands games are like adventure first-person shooter games where you have this open world and you go around doing missions and there's like a storyline. And the other game that I played was The Wolf Among Us, which was one of the first big hits from Telltale. It's like it's basically The Wolf Among Us is based on a comic book series. And let's do Not Now. Yeah, so The Wolf Among Us is based on like a lot of this on a comic book series, I believe. And it's basically a lot of Disney characters that have moved out of like I guess one Magic Land, whatever, and now they live in New York.
Yes.
And it's kind of like them like dealing with having to have real jobs while also keeping their like fantasy identity secret.
I think I watched you play a little bit.
Right. Alright, so we are going to play episode 1 of Batman Telltale. And this is Kat's first go at a Telltale game. So we will see how she does.
Yeah,
Are you excited?
I am.
Awesome, excellent. So let's go ahead and press let's go. Let's do it. I think you can hit A, it's fine. Or you can actually follow the instructions. I always cheat. I always make it more visible than what it tells me, because that way the scenes that are darker will be a little bit more lit up. But that's just because I like cheating on the game. Select a back tech color. Determines the look of your gadgets.
It's gonna be red.
Okay. I'm totally gonna eat some chips and salsa while Kat plays. It's nice not having to hold a controller. So if you hear the crunching, just grab some chips and salsa yourself and, just join me in eating some chips and salsa. Tonight's snacks are provided by Kroger and our weekly budget. So thank you, sponsors, but Kroger and our weekly budget. This game series adapts decisions that you make. Kat, the ending of this game and in some relationships in the game will be based on how you decide conversations go. You could be a total dick. Or you can be a total wuss. And it will impact the game.
Alright.
Hey, what are you?
Oh, damn.
Well, that's a way to start.
Oh, boy.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, Christ. Move in.
Oh, boy.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon, they're on the 52nd
backup.
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body.
So as this
bags.
scene
One of the cops
develops,
want him dead. Hey, you ever seen
how
him?
familiar are you with the Batman?
All the other flying animals.
Like, are you like a superheroes fan at all, or not really, or?
I mean, I watched, you know, Batman growing up.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So.
Sorry, I got distracted.
No, that's fine. Sometimes the Telltale games are not obvious about like commands, so you kind of have to watch for them. Here we go. And this probably will jump into a combat sequence.
Okay.
So it'll be like, okay, there we go. Like. Alright, so I would get ready for more commands like that if I were you. Or it could all be a dream.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
Or not.
Have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something.
Is that how you feel about it?
I don't know. That's just what I think Batman would say.
That's what you think Batman would say?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So
What do you think Batman would say?
So one of the topics of conversation about this specific Telltale game is that it's different from other Telltale games, in which, like in previous Telltale games, the characters were like brand new.
Yeah.
So you could decide how you wanted to develop that character. But a criticism that people have made of the Batman Telltale is that
But you know
everyone.
who Batman is.
So look at that.
So just
That means
right.
move right. Yep.
What was that?
So a limitation that people have talked about playing this game is that, well, I feel like I don't want to do things that Batman wouldn't do. So it's almost like it's not as free of an experience as other
Right.
Telltale games, you know? So you want to move it to the circle. So something when it asks you to do that, you have to use your joystick to move it to that direction.
Back to back, circle up!
All right. Here you go. What's a smoke grenade?
The hell is this?
So you want to move it to the right and hit A simultaneously.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Come at me, bro. Oh. Hey. Nice. Down in A. Oh, not fast enough. So you see how the game will react if you don't like react fast enough? And I forgot to turn on the notification. And that's trigger. That's right trigger. That's right trigger. A and right trigger. Nice. Move it to the middle. Move it to the. Okay, there you go. So when it asks you to do that, you have to move the pointer to the middle of the circle and hit right trigger and pull right trigger.
Okay.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Payday.
Stay where you are! You're
Oh
under
boy.
arrest.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
How have been the buttons so far, like moving and reacting to them and stuff like that?
It's interesting.
That doesn't
The
belong to you.
combinations
wondering if
are
we
more
crossed
difficult
paths.
because I
You
don't
broke the law. Here I am.
think that I like
Cut the shit.
know
The law.
automatically where
Don't tell me
the
that's why you
buttons
do
are
it.
inside
Oh,
of the
right.
server.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Squeeze into
Newer
a
to me.
suit.
So
tie
yeah,
up.
you
Can't
got
wait.
to.
Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me what?
She will remember that.
Sounds fun. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
That was really
Bring
cheesy.
it, Bat.
Not an egg. There you go. Nice. Good job. Dang. You just got bitch slapped. That sucked.
Holy hell! You getting this? Move us in, closer!
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Nice. Good job.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Oh. Why is the top one? Yeah. That's a B. I don't know why the B was off screen. That's the A. Yeah, I don't know why they put those buttons off screen. That's kind of weird.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
What?
God damn it! I said don't shoot her! No! Wait!
So you want to match the thing to the... Oh, I think the game was a little bit forgiving on that one because I think technically it's the first mission, so I think that might be a little bit more forgiving. Then they might be less forgiving later.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll...
That's kind of
fall.
nice.
That's what you
That's
crave.
very like. That's a very cute Batman. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Bye, Bat.
Oh! Dang. He got shot, right?
Yeah.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
So that's a pretty combat heavy scene that you just did. How do you feel about it?
It was okay.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
it
you,
was kind
everyone.
of delayed and
A humble district
but
attorney
I
like
said, I'm
myself
still
is
learning
not
the
used to
buttons,
such a
relearning
ringing
the
endorsement.
Okay.
Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. Now, for too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority.
So does
I
he
promise
always
you, a
become
vote for
Two-Face?
Harvey Dent.
Oh, so you recognize that Harvey Dent is
Finally
Two-Face?
Put your foot down. And together,
Yeah, he does.
stamp out the fire and save our.
But that's
great
another
city.
thing. So, unlike other Telltale games where we didn't know who was the bad guy,
Mr. Wayne,
Here-
my campaign's largest backer.
so Harvey Dent may
Heard that
not be
applause,
the
he was-
bad guy,
Well, there he
but we
is.
know he is a
Fashionable
bad guy,
and
right? Or at least he
fashionable
becomes a
as
bad guy.
Right.
And I feel like that impacts how you feel about the characters, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you.
This will probably be a dialogue-heavy scene, just too. So you be ready for the.
This is the biggest mansion in
different
Gotham.
dialogue
I don't think
sequences.
you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham
You can also finish the drink and not say
families
anything.
again.
Kind of a jerk move, though.
So if you answer why, you'll just be quiet. You won't say anything.
Right.
That's also an option.
This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. No ideas?
You didn't like put a dent in crime?
Guess I'll just stick with elect
That was a funny
Harvey
one.
Dent. Oh God, that's so boring. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
Get it? Check a few hands. Get it?
So clever.
How do you feel about the conversations mechanism? Do you like it? How do you get to...
Choose what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that some, like, the X answer is always a little bit more rude than the B answer?
Yes, I've noticed.
So that will always be the pattern. Like, there'll be an answer that, like, B will always be nicer.
Of course I know.
There'll be, like, a neutral answer. And there'll be, like, an aggressive
Regina here
answer.
is the chairwoman.
So just kind of figure what you think Bruce... Or what do you think... What do you want to answer? How do you want to be... What kind of Bruce do you want to be in this situation, you know?
Right.
But remember that the characters will remember what you say.
You believe in
So...
Dent? We believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you. And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, but regarding Golden Age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
I'd say it all depends.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never.
What's up with that lady's face?
After all your parents did for this city. Oh. To be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age.
Isn't he like a grown man?
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on
Nice. All right, well, good job. You got him. You got him the support of those ancient families.
I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Why do you let her stay?
Oh, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce.
Sorry you caught me all eating
going around
That's
pleasing
fine.
everyone tonight. But
Because
how are you doing?
for an event like this, I feel like journalists should be allowed.
You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here.
Whoa.
If all these stuffed shirts weren't
Whoa,
give you
cat.
a tour.
I only had 2 seconds.
What?
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
I was distracted by the chips and
Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
What are you gonna say?
cut myself.
This Cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master.
This is such an awkward conversation.
Guest has arrived.
I'm
It's
sure
like no one wants to be in that conversation.
This one personally.
You're just like kidding.
Carmine
kidding.
Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. At least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you
What is Bruce gonna say?
I don't want him to yell.
Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone.
Wow.
Just need to find the right currency. Come on, Falcone. Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
What is going on?
Everyone's watching.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Are
you gonna shake his hand? Oh, you're gonna refuse? Which one are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You have to do one. You shook his hand? Aw, he's a scumbag.
I clicked the wrong one.
You clicked the wrong one? What were you gonna do? Refuse? Now all your guests remember that you shook hands with a corrupt person.
It's too much pressure.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Whoa.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep
Which
you
one is
busy
it?
for a few minutes.
Oh, wow.
Who stays with us?
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
It's gonna be awkward.
The district attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together.
So he'll remember that you talk well about him.
About politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal.
Oh man, you're gonna humble yourself before him?
Mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
Baller move. Baller move. I like
Whatever happened to being a gracious priest? Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Yeah, that's not happening.
This isn't a deal with the devil.
Basically, it is.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Oh boy.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Oh damn! Cat going rogue!
That's how it's gonna be.
Dang!
Say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
Oh, so that's the end of episode 1?
That is the end of chapter 1 of episode 1.
So chapter 1 of episode 1, okay. I was thinking that was pretty short, so that makes sense.
So, what are your thoughts right now before this part gets rolling?
It's pretty fun.
You like it?
Yeah. It's interesting because you can commit to like one response the whole time, or you can commit to different types of responses.
It's me.
And sorry, I'm getting distracted by the story. And every little thing changes what happens in the future.
Do you like the dialogue heavy thing?
Yeah. And it's kind of cool to be a part of the story.
Right.
To have a say in what happens. Yeah. But they really don't give you a whole lot of time to think about it.
No, because they want it to feel fluid. And to be honest, the thing is that, like, in many ways, like, they want you to... The cool thing about playing yourself instead of playing Batman or playing Bruce Wayne is that you should just be who you are. You know? Like, if you feel Falcone is a scumbag, then you should treat him like a scumbag, right? And not like someone who deserves, like, your alliance and your trust and stuff like that, right?
Breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center.
So in this part of the game, you get to, like, move around a little bit. It gives you a little bit more freedom.
Whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
So, like, if you wanted to, like, at some point you will trigger something that will move the episode forward. But for the time being, it kind of lets you, like, move around and, like, learn a little bit more. Gives you a little bit more freedom as a character to explore and stuff like that.
Family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
So right now, Harvey Dent seems to be a good guy, a new friend, and the best DA Gotham City has seen in years. So it seems like if he becomes a bad guy, then it's not yet, right? He's still like a guy trying to do something.
Said he was too easily swayed.
While pressed in tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died.
By anyone in power, regardless of their morality.
Critical condition.
Right, so the fact that at first he was willing to work with Falcone, and it was like, really?
2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been...
Are you hearing the background information? They just announced that 2 more people escaped from Arkham.
Oh.
And like this year, there's been 15 escapes already.
Should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants.
So for the most part, we have like a very general, like the usual cast of Batman, right?
Yeah.
We have Arthur, Bruce Wayne, Harvey Dent, Falcone, Catwoman, or I mean right now the Cat Burglar, right? Because I guess we don't know. You want to press B to get out? There you go.
It probably isn't anything.
Yeah, you just went through all of them.
And if you can believe it,
yeah.
Now you can't even trust the valets.
So that was the Codex. There's another thing I think to the.
But since his election, violence
yeah.
has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with
data port
that would have dismantled
The
organized
back computer
crime
should
in
be
the
able to
city,
read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of
The back
Gotham's
computer
most
should be able to read
notorious
whatever
mafia
data is on that
families
stolen drive.
So did she end up taking the drive? Did she take it
He
back?
has it.
He has it? Okay. So at some point you can probably like get it checked out. But for now you can like keep going checking out the other stuff.
100 successful convictions. District Attorney Harvey Dent just
Gotham feed.
hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone.
DA Dent pressures Major to the cry vigilantes.
Together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
So some of that's the stuff that you already talked about. Like they want to replace Arkham Asylum with like a mental health place.
Does Hill's campaign really
Ooh, there we go. There's something right there on the table.
the voters? Or will it be perceived
No, use the other one. There you go.
flailing
Oh, those are their
Movie tickets?
Gotham's most promising young
Oh, right.
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the
I mean, he's like 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
He's been like 20 years or more.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking when the
processing center owned by Ace Chemical.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
There it is. Nice.
Monster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
So now you can probably go back to that little the USB port, the drive port,
Causing traffic to back up
and get it checked out.
cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend.
Let's find out what was so important.
Police are investigating multiple cases of riders.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
To rotate the hologram, use the left joystick. You can probably use the right
This
one.
is a map of the
There you
East
go.
Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
0% right now.
And
So
in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left.
I'll do that.
Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find.
Yeah, sorry, we'll reconnect the controller in 1 second. Alright, there you go. We should be ready to go.
These break-ins seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. Though I hope you change careers someday. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally.
Who's he talking about?
Somebody named Oz?
Discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Why do you think his old friend wants to meet with him?
He's probably a bad guy. I got an achievement.
Oh, nice. Do you think Bruce Wayne would meet with him, or Cat would meet with him? Did you answer that as Bruce Wayne or as yourself?
Oh. Not sure.
So here you get to explore a little bit. So same thing. Like there'll be a couple options you can go check out and stuff like that. Armstrong? Bruce Wayne. Wait, what did it say?
It was a picture of him with Falcon.
Oh, so that reporter the reporter kind of like does not like whatever you meeting with, you shaking his hand.
Yeah. Well, she can deal.
She can deal? Weren't you the one who flirted with her for a second there? I thought you kind of flirted with her for a second. I saw that. I mean, I totally noticed that happening. Definitely happened.
I mean, isn't Bruce Wayne supposed to be kind of a ladies' man?
Yeah, he is.
Alright then. I don't feel like who would do that. I'm just gonna keep walking into this freaking park.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Well, this is gonna end up really well.
Something's gonna go bad, like right here sometime.
Smoking man.
Well, must smoke.
Hey.
Beat it.
You seem nice.
That was so awkward. That was like, hey, beat it. Sad face. What?
I don't know.
So there's like the sign over there, the plaque, and then there's the statue.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
I guess you can go to the statue now too.
Maybe they don't show up. There he is.
There we go. Oh shoot.
Cash. But this goes through you.
Oh boy.
You heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Nice. Good answer.
Making a mistake.
Good
You
answer.
already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're in the moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down!
Alright.
Nice. Wow.
This used to be a nice place.
Bruce Wayne was able to disarm that weapon pretty easily. Oh! Damn!
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, there. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Hey, I could have handled that myself.
You mean a knife handle in the back? Because that's what would have happened, mate. No offense.
Yeah, all right.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
This place is a wreck. It blows.
So much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
This place is a wreck. It's better off bulldozed.
This park still matters to me.
Oh,
I
dang.
know that's what he was gonna say after that.
Oh my god, you pissed him off. He's like, how dare you? You will remember that.
People.
I made him drink.
Wow, you pushed him to alcoholism. Good job. Well done, Cat.
Ended it yourself.
Well done.
My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. You know, when I saw you at the party last night, I thought, Bruce Wayne. Hasn't changed a bit. Maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been a surprise when I saw you with Carmine Falcone.
Ooh.
Made himself right at home. That oily. Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
I would never drink from that thing ever again. That probably has like STDs all over it now.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Oh boy.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
Where does this go?
But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
What is Bruce gonna say?
You threatening me, Oz?
Dang. You pulling out the big guns.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
I feel like there hasn't been a nice conversation yet in this game. Like everything has been very confrontational and very passive aggressive.
Yep.
So what do you think he's planning?
I don't know.
Any theories yet?
Crazy things. Maybe something during this press conference. Paint scar.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
You can also ignore them.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation prove its security.
What would Bruce? Really? You would reply in the middle of? You're gonna text in the middle of the press conference?
Even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on
I don't feel like Alfred will use ASAP.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I don't have any words.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm, sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital,
Oh man, is that reporter again?
Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Huh.
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone.
Oh boy.
Home. You even shook his hand.
How are you gonna answer this question? Spin it, Cat. Spin it. It's a free country. You didn't. Oh, you're not gonna answer?
Falcone showed up unannounced, but Bruce, being the gracious host he is, allowed him a
Dude,
Put it on him.
Harvey, save your butt. He's like, I got this one.
Questions on topic, people. What about the hospital, remember?
What are you gonna do?
Wouldn't that be
Really? You're gonna read a text in the middle of the press conference?
Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Oh
Care to
boy.
comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be
They're just not listening.
Yeah, you gotta be smart about your next answer.
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Oh boy. Gotta be smart. Can't let them find the Batcave.
Meet the press.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
So how are you gonna talk to the police?
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
I think that's a good way.
What do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment.
So is this connected to the offshore account
I
thing?
think so.
Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Wow.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that, like, I don't think... Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was like a trapdoor.
No, he just broke a picture of his family, probably.
What a D-bag cop. Good job, cop. Way to knock over pictures.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Well, if his dad had a relationship with Falcone, it kind of makes you question whether, like, that was an assassination, right? Or just or a mugging that went wrong. Because if Falcone, like, crossed his dad or the other way around, then Falcone could have sent, like, an assassin or someone to kill them off, you know?
Bruce? Yeah. Agreed.
Is that the reporter?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline.
Why does she want to
Some
help?
of us are old-fashioned.
I don't know. I don't trust her.
I still want the
You don't trust her?
The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet. And it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family. After me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after
You gonna stay quiet on that one?
Yeah, I don't want to tell a reporter.
Oh, right. Oh, good
Tonight,
call. Good call.
This
Good call.
scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it.
Oh,
you
wow.
need to get out ahead of this. Your
Are you gonna
side
give
is
a
what
quote?
matters, not wild speculation.
I mean, she seems like she wants to help, but it's up to you.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
Dang.
Until I know what's really going on,
She will remember that
speaking to the press.
you refuse her advances on you.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
She's being like super nice, even if you just like refuse her going on the record.
Agreed. He's the ladies' man. I told you this already.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
It's funny how like Arthur like now wants to encourage him to find out when he was just like a second ago being like, go have a normal life.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
Yeah, you have some options right now.
Damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this.
Their friendship seems kind of genuine right now, And it makes me kind of sad that Harvey will become Two-Face down the road.
I know, me too.
Because I feel like right now he's like a decent guy.
For this.
You know?
Just to tangle you
He's
up
a little
in
bit
some
aggressive
frivolous
and
investigation.
brutal, but he's not like, he doesn't seem like a bad guy right now, you know?
I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah, in the current story, like,
get in the
Bruce
way
is,
of
like,
this
angry, and he's like, you need to
investigation,
calm
I would be able to
down,
spin it as a
okay?
conflict
It's
of
not a
interest.
big deal.
That wouldn't be good for either of us.
Are you going to do this myself, stick together, or
Jeopardize the
keep your
entire
distance?
Campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
Harvey took notice.
Behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you.
So,
What?
I got a habit of being late.
No.
Why'd she have a black eye?
Made it.
It's Catwoman.
Oh, you're right. She noticed the
Tell
cuts.
me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
Is no one asking why she has a black eye on her face?
Right?
Just election nonsense.
You shouldn't call her.
Really? You're
I'm
really
gonna call her out.
what?
Familiar.
Are you serious?
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
That was a very awkward handshake.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh man!
Sorry. Selena's new to town.
Wow.
I've been showing her
I guess
around
everyone knows who everyone is now.
People.
You're an excellent tour
She
guide.
already knew.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can.
Just ask her about the eye.
One of those
Be like, what happened to your eye?
around town.
Nah, they've already settled that they know
Brings
each
you to
other.
Gotham.
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Oh, man, it's about to get awkward. Are you ready for awkward? It's about to get real. Are they really not gonna talk?
Really not.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
Boom, good
I
call.
was thinking
Good
we were
call.
starting to get somewhere. How disappointing.
Shot her down. Like, hell no.
You have something that belongs to me.
Ooh.
I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed. I guess you're not gonna give it up as easily as you gave up your identity.
See?
These people I'm working
You let
for,
her know too easily.
they don't screw around.
She knew who I was.
If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
Really? That easily, Cat?
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time.
Who's behind
My
everything?
employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't
Nice.
do
I like that
trust.
answer.
I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Who do you think her client is?
Alfred,
A bad
I'm at
guy?
the warehouse.
Falcone,
No sign
maybe?
of Catwoman.
I bet it's his like childhood friend.
It's quiet.
Oh, really?
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Sound of an ambush.
That would make sense.
Stay on guard.
I mean, he's the guy who's like wants that revolution, right? He wants to
Right.
like overthrow
True.
everybody, kind of thing. Yeah, you just push forward. Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Whoa! It's a battle or something.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Nothing left to bury.
Scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
What else have you looked at?
I've only looked at those two things, but that's it. That's all there
You
is.
may be able to move around with the other joystick. Can you?
I used both of them, and
Oh, okay, gotcha.
one's not moving.
Keep pushing. Push the other way. Oh, what was that? Is that link? What's the link? Go back. Oh, I don't know. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, you're linking them together, maybe?
Maybe.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
They have the same mask, right? Like.
Yeah.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
So you have to go left and X. You may have to.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Is there another piece of evidence you can connect it with? Yeah, keep looking around. There might be more evidence for you to find.
There's gotta be something
Oh,
else to link
wait,
it
is
to.
there? Okay.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
So there's probably another piece of evidence.
Maybe on the other side.
Oh, look, the cop. Look at the cop on the left.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Oh, there we go.
That bad?
Yeah. Let's get in there.
Throat torn open.
Oh, man.
So, not natural causes then.
Oh, there we go.
Skyline Club. This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Do it! Do it! Oh, no! Oh, gosh. You have to move it around.
What?
At some point, you will find a bullet. Oh! Oh, delicious.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Is there anything else on the cop?
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Can you link both of those?
I mean, I can link.
You have to move both joysticks. Yeah, be a little bit more aggressive with the joysticks. Yeah, there you go.
No.
So go back to that link that you just made
Uh-huh.
and cancel it.
Huh?
Yeah, you can cancel it, like break the link
How?
by hitting A, and then connect it with something else. Connect two other pieces of evidence together. Connect that. Yeah, let's see if he says something else.
Never seen a bullet do that.
Yeah. So there's no connection there. So break that link again. No, but break that link again. So you gotta break the link before you can relink it with something else.
It's hard. Alright, so you're saying that link didn't work?
I mean, maybe you can link it. You can try doing that. See if it links with the head. But there might be evidence too.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
So that worked.
Yep.
Alright, so keep making other links to see if there's any other evidence. Or maybe we can go back to the old evidence and see if we find something.
Else we can link.
Probably maybe not up, maybe just still on the ground. So the roast is a piece of evidence, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a link.
Okay, never mind then. So the head could be connected to something else. The head, okay, yeah. So the bullet on inside the cargo container could be connected with, or that.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
There's nothing else that I found that's unlinked yet.
What do you mean?
I haven't found anything else that has another link that's not been matched already.
Okay.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Alright. But it seems like there needs to be something else because he hasn't.
Right, I know, I'm trying to find it, but I'm telling you I haven't found anything yet.
Was the connection between that bullet round and that, was that a strong connection?
Yeah.
And the stuff on the
I
ground?
thought so.
What is down there? On scorch area?
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
That was the missing one. Good job.
Maybe.
It's the only one that's empty.
No.
Then are you saying something's...
Wait, what is the announcement saying on top left? Can you? Oh, we didn't see it. It was telling you if the evidence was linked or not. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was good evidence or not because we couldn't read it.
I mean, there's something missing, so maybe one of these isn't linked right.
Yeah. Whatever exploded probably had. Yeah, that might be good. See?
Someone
Nice.
drove off after the explosion.
So there's also the guts.
Yeah, I noticed that, but it doesn't have a thing anymore.
Okay. What about the dead officer's head?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Because he pulled out the bullet from there, right?
Well, I'm going to the other end.
Yeah. So the head. Yeah. Yeah. I think that one's gonna work. Nice.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Let's see, where are the other 2 spots? Yeah. And the other one is on the far right. Oh. Nice.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
See, you like crime shows, so this is like right up your right up your alley right here.
Sure. Still burning.
What's burning?
Cigarette.
Oh.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
So did he also go crazy then with the nerve agent?
Definitely was touched by it. I think that's why there's residue.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Oh man.
Found him.
Oof. I would watch out. You might have to fight him if he's still alive. Whoa. Oh, snap.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I'm Batman.
I'm telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance.
Ah, you want to slam him against the wall?
Won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you.
Well, I guess you slammed him anyway.
You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Oh my gosh. Alright. What is Batman gonna do? Oh my gosh. Here we go.
It's true.
Moment of truth.
About you. You're a freaking animal.
Oh
Give
my
me
gosh.
a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do?
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Oh boy.
Please don't.
Oh boy.
Start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
You gonna back out? Or you're gonna break his arm?
Animal!
What is Batman or Cat gonna do? Back out or break? Oh! You broke his arm!
Steady.
You broke his arm!
Jesus Christ.
And the cops just showed up and you broke the guy's arm!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
Oh my gosh. That sounded terrible. Oh.
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
That man.
Oh man. Oh
Don't
my
take
gosh.
this too far, Bruce.
He saw that you broke the guy's arm.
I mean, what else?
He's gonna remember that the Batman actually tore someone's arm off, basically.
I didn't tear it off. It'll be fake.
You assume the persona
Sure.
of that, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
He didn't die. It just broke his arm.
You're out of control. You need to stop playing this game.
This way. And neither did I.
He's still alive.
You would say that. You would say that.
In the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
That decryption took forever.
Man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You're very
You hear that?
person, Bruce.
As long as you find your way back.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Oh man.
I won't forget.
I was worried. I was worried you're gonna tear them up. I was
You would
like,
never tear up this ticket.
I mean, yeah, but you also broke the guy's arm, so I don't know. I don't know who this Batman is anymore.
Well.
He's an animal.
Back into the fray again.
Oh man, decryption complete. Where are you gonna start?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined.
Wow.
This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. she could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
The journalists or the cops? Who you gonna give it to? Gordon or Vicky Vale? You already distrusted the journalist before. So why would you trust her now?
I trust Gordon, but I don't trust the rest of the cops.
But you don't trust her either because, like, you think she's, like, kind of, like, too nice. Like, she wants something. Like, she has an agenda.
I just didn't want to give a reporter a quote.
Vicky showed faith.
Whoa, you just chose like that?
Truth. She'll get the story.
But I feel like you kind of had to make up for the cops because you broke the guy's arm, so Gordon kind of distrusts you. So by giving him the evidence, you could have made up some of that trust.
And Batman.
Made my choices.
By any means
Too
necessary.
late now.
Yep.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Seen to episode 1. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
They tend to have 6 chapters.
What chapter are we on?
I think that was chapter 5, or this is chapter 6. I don't know. I haven't seen the achievement pop up yet, so maybe this is the end of chapter 5.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I want to turn the entire city against Falcone. The media, the public, the police.
Once this story drops, every single person connected with Falcone will turn their back on him. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
Yep.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press.
She's gonna become a target.
If I run this story, I put a price on my head.
Yeah.
The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Batman.
But she doesn't know that?
Chivalrous, but unnecessary.
Boom.
You're not Batman.
Cheesy.
I always think
And he's like, but I
crime in the city. It's a
I
hijinks.
am Batman.
He wants to
One
say,
criminal
I'm Batman.
In its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that?
I'm
If we don't act
Batman.
fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you could. There you go. Nice.
He has
Good
his
call.
badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
What I'm
Public
saying.
attention.
You don't know.
That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
I'll be seeing you, Bruce. Uh-oh. Driving her Toyota Corolla.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the...
You say drones?
Club.
Does Batman have drones?
Yes.
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Oh, no way. Wow. Alright, so that should be the end of chapter 5, I think. Which means this is the last chapter coming up. I think.
What?
The drone's cameras...
They look like hoverboards, to be honest.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
man.
find Falcone.
Ooh, you may have to get creative.
Good point of entry.
So you can move it with a joystick and with both joysticks.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
You make your round?
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
There's also some people upstairs. Well, there's a modern art thing.
Nothing here.
Can you move the drone up?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Link thugs to objects in the environment to plan your takedowns. This is kind of cool. Huh.
That's kind of neat.
Alright, that's one.
Okay. Another part up here.
You're gonna smash him against the pillar. Alright. That's another one. There's one sitting over there on the right. You passed him by. He's like back there on the couch next to that girl. Like back there, yeah, on the couch. Like in the back there. Yeah, he's in.
Oh.
There you go. So you have two options. You have the bench in front of him, and you have the thing on the folding
It'll
screen.
probably be interesting.
All right.
Okay, you said 4.
Yeah, there's the one in the balcony on the left, like all the way to the left. Yeah, where the drone started, that's where the last guy is. No, like outside.
Oh.
Like right there.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
So, okay. Let's see what options he gives you.
Hit him against this thing.
You're gonna smash his face on the.
I mean, yeah, it's makes no sense to me.
I hope he doesn't get like pushed over these.
Have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm
going in.
Very good, sir.
That's kind of cool how it lets you like choose what to do with each bad guy. That's kind of cool. That I haven't seen other Telltale games do that. That's actually the first time I've seen that from the ones that I've played, at least. Boom! Oh man, here we go. Nice. Oh, you have to throw the thing. Match it. Joystick, joystick. Nice. Nice. There may still be some combat left, so be careful.
Yeah, there's these guys.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, snap. Oh! Ooh, he got his own guys.
Show yourself!
He got you too, though, in the same spot where you got shot the other time.
I want Gotham, and I'm
Then right trigger.
like him.
Nice. Match it and right trigger. Oh.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Nice. That should knock out all the electronics. Be up. Nice.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn.
Boom. Get some.
Hands off of my suit. You know who my lawyer.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
Man.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
There, aim and fire.
Hey.
Oh, you missed. You didn't get the final blow on time.
So I died?
Yeah.
Weird.
Alright, here we go. Make sure you put it on top of the reticle.
Fire when ready.
Yeah, this is serious.
Nice.
There we go.
Those drones are kind of handy.
Really?
Or you can hit his hand. Alright, either one.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds. Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
I think you're right, it's the other guy.
You here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Oh my gosh! He almost had you.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, alright? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show.
You're gonna
Walking free by the
arrest him, or you're gonna do.
Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Open fire? What? Pretty sure cops are not allowed to just open fire on a guy who's not shooting at them. Oh, wow. Those cops are kind of brutal.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're trying to kill him, you know?
Agreed.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen.
Alright, so this last chapter should be pretty short.
Tonight.
It should be just like a concluding
high-rise
portion to the episode.
Downtown Gotham was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
Oh, man.
Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands.
Oh, gosh.
Falcone,
see?
just as crooked as
Came back to haunt you, that handshake.
even refused to go on record when asked to defend his
And then you refused to answer the questions.
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up
So
to?
not going on record with the reporter and shaking hands both came back to haunt you as Bruce Wayne.
Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Wait, did it start a new...
So the here tells you how you measure up against everyone else.
Oh, okay.
So most people invited Harvey
Okay.
to talk to him. Only most people actually went on record with Vicky. You were actually only part of 9% of people who refused, which actually hurt you in the end, because when you were given the chance to go on record with the truth, you decided not to. Pretty even. 50% of people broke his arm, ensuring that he never hold a gun straight again. So actually, his arm will never be the same. Right, but you also like crush, like he will never be able to use that arm the same way again.
Well, if he's a bad guy and he's hold a gun.
30% of players gave Falcone. So you were actually in the minority. Most people gave it to the
I figured most people
PD.
would give it to Gordon.
Yeah, but I think that was actually a good move because at least trusts Bruce Wayne, sort of, even though you didn't go on record with her earlier. And you and most players showed restraint and arrested him instead of, I guess, manhandling him. and that gives you like a little bit of a. And then now we're gonna see a clip for the next episode, which is not even out yet. It comes out like in 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
Whoa!
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
All right. So that was the end of Batman: The Telltale Series Episode 1. And I have a couple concluding questions for you as the player.
Alright.
You don't have to keep the headset on if you don't want to.
Okay.
But I guess as we wrap up this session of Gamer Husband Newbie Wife, which is pretty long actually because these episodes are about 2 hours a pop.
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to talk to you about like the Telltale experience. What did it feel like? It seemed like you had 3 levels of experience. One was the combat, one was the dialogue. You had the exploration.
Yeah.
Like like when you were linking evidence. And the 4th one was like setting up like how you wanted to take out the different bad guys.
Right.
Those were like 4 different. So dialogue, combat, strategy, like I guess like the tactical planning, and also the detective work. Which one of those you feel was more appealing to you? And which one you feel like probably was the least fun one to play with?
I feel like the more interesting one was figuring out how I was gonna take out the bad guys. That was kind of cool to be able to choose what I wanted to do and how to do it. I also liked picking different things in the conversations to see how the flow and the responses were going to be. Crime scene thing, I feel like could have lived without.
So you didn't like linking the evidence together?
Yeah, I feel like it was a lot of work for a little bit of information.
So you felt like that was like the least fun part of the episode, the linking the evidence?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the dialogues and the combat sequences?
I really enjoy the dialogues and getting to choose what to say and how to say it. The combat sequences were also entertaining. I think having to take part in them in some way helped keep me involved in the episode as it progressed.
Okay. So now so that was more about the Telltale mechanics.
Right.
Regarding the actual story so far, what do you feel is a pro or a couple pros or positive points to how the story is being built as a Batman story, but also as a Telltale story where you are supposed to role play as Bruce Wayne and Batman?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I liked how at the end, kind of like what you pointed out, that it brought back some of the decisions that were made earlier on in the episode. And you could see kind of the consequences or the responses to certain things that he did. Yeah, I'm interested to see where the story goes. I want to know what happens.
What do you feel is a weak point of the story or a negative point of the story or the way that Telltale is framing this episode, or the way they're writing the episode?
I think it'll be interesting to see what actually comes of the story with his parents and the truth about his parents. I'm trying to recall if something similar has happened in a Batman story that I've seen, but I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Do you feel like playing as Bruce Wayne and Batman, how do you deal with the gray line or the middle line between answering as yourself, doing things as yourself, and also having to remember that this is a character that has existed for like almost probably 70 years. I think Batman was created in the 1950s, maybe 1940s. I don't know how old Batman is, but this is a character that's been around for like heading to close to 75 years, and Bruce Wayne and Batman have this like persona. Like basically Batman is known for, yeah, he's tough, but he never judges the criminals himself. Like Batman is probably darker and tougher than Superman is, but we hardly ever see Batman or Bruce Wayne cross the line and actually bring judgment down upon criminals. That's why he always, like leaves people arrested, right?
Right.
How as a player who has to make choices for Bruce Wayne and Batman, what can you speak on that experience and how it feels, or what is tough about it or what's fun about it?
I think it's interesting to choose things that maybe he wouldn't have done, but then also to do certain things like he would have done or respond in certain ways that I think he would have responded. Yeah, and there were times when I responded in ways that I thought like a normal person would respond. Like at the press conference when they started talking about his parents. I feel like his view as a kid, not knowing his parents at an older age, he's kind of built them up as these, and even the city itself, right, has built them up as these kind of heroes, and to have somebody tear them down in front of him while he's on camera, I feel like that was a pretty normal response to just be angry. And so I wasn't really thinking like how would Bruce Wayne respond, or how would Batman respond, or how would, a political person respond at a press conference. I was more thinking like how would a human being respond to that happening with the parents. So I think some of it is easy to forget that he's Batman, like when he's actually just being Bruce Wayne. But for when he's actually in the Batman costume, I think it's easier to just kind of do what you think Batman would do.
So you even brought up a third angle, not just answering as Bruce Wayne or Batman, or as yourself, as Kat, but also at which point you just choose to answer as a pragmatic, rational being,
yeah,
and not specifically as yourself or as the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a game that you would want to play the second episode for when it comes out down the road? See what's going on, see what's happening, see where the story goes?
Yeah, I want to see where it goes. I want to see what happens.
And beyond this being a Batman themed game, is this like the kind of game, like when we're going back to the game mechanics, just the Telltale experience, not just specific to Batman experience, is this an experience that you would try to check out in other mediums besides just Batman?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I think I'd have to maybe do a couple more episodes to see if it's something I'm interested in. I've watched you play another one. I think it was the
Wolf Among Us.
Right. And that was pretty entertaining to watch, even like not playing. So I feel like the Telltale video games, they have their own benefits. But I'm not sure if it's the kind, like when I want to play video games, I either want to play like a puzzle game,
right,
or I want to play something where I'm like fighting people.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I mean, there is some fighting, but that's not the main point of the story, so I'm not sure if it would be something that I would like choose to do a lot in my free time. But I definitely actually want to see where this is going, so I do want to play the next episode. And I mean,
Awesome. Well, Kat, thank you for being on the steering wheel tonight and playing as Bruce Wayne / Batman. This has been Q, aka Lobo Rican. This has been obviously Kat. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Gamer Husband Newbie Wife. It's been a longer one, but it's because that's how this is the average length of the Telltale episodes. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out the website at www.playsomevideogames.com. Follow me at Lobo Rican Power on Twitter, and also follow Play Some Video Games at _PSVG. Once again, thank you for joining us, and have a good evening.